Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've loaded up Duke and we're going fishing. We've got about an hour, maybe 2 hours before we got to go pick up Hank from school. It's the last warm day of the fall. It's 70 degrees again, and tomorrow is supposed to be a high of like 50 and rain, and the 2-week forecast, that's about what we're gonna have. So I think the fish are just going to be, you know, just starting to get into their true fall mode. I'm hoping we can hit it, but I wanted to take advantage of it. I'm going out, I'm going to toss a big jig around, see what we can do. And Duke, I don't know what, he somehow has a pile of dirt on his face from when we left home. Look at this guy. Let's see, can we see? All right, anyways guys, we're going to head out. Let's see what we can catch. Hopefully a few. All right, so you can see we've got here our Dirty Jigs Matt Heron flipping jig with a full Berkley Max Scent Creature Hog, black and blue, best all around, cold water color in my opinion. And we've got it tied to some 17-pound 100% Berkley trilene fluorocarbon, and we're gonna see if we can catch a few flipping on the last warm day of the year. It's a green soda.
Yeah. My straw.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You gonna sit there with it?
Yeah, I need to put it right there.
Okay.
Guys.
Sounds like a good plan. Oh, I got him. Mr. Largemouth Doogie. Oh, a nice chunky one. Yeah, on the old Matt Heron flipping jig by Dirty Jigs. The Max Scent trailer Creature Hog. You want to let him go? It's a nice one. You got him? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. Did he splash you?
Yeah.
High five. Boom. All right. So guys, that's a really good example here of fall time fishing. You know, I fished some other stuff that looks really good. You know, some of this more branchy type stuff, but it's when you get to the bigger chunks of wood where the fish are going to be, because that holds more heat than that little isolated stuff. Definitely makes a big difference anytime you're fishing colder water periods. We've got a whole smorgasbord in here. Duke's got his lunch out. He's got a soda, otherwise known as LaCroix water. Got some Paw Patrol, a digger, some books in the bag, right, Duke? You got everything you need. Some strawberries in there. Sometimes when you take the kids fishing, it's just about keeping them occupied. So a couple of things with the jig that I do before I use it. First thing is I always trim some of the skirt material back. You can see here I've got, you know, tabs have been cut. I cut about half of the inside collar, the bottom part of the collar out. And then I do trim the skirt material down so it's about a ½ inch below the hook, just because I don't like it hanging so low where it interferes with my trailer. And then with respect to the weed guard, I always spread it out just a little bit. I shorten it down so it's about a ½ inch to 3/8 of an inch past the tip of the hook, and then I cut a few strands off from the bottom side. You know, this is a Matt Heron flipping jig. One of the reasons I chose this one, and one of the reasons it's my favorite wood bait, is just because of the head design on it. Comes through wood really well. It's got the perpendicular eye to the hook shank, so when it hits a log, it comes up and over versus rolling and getting you stuck. That's one of the biggest things. If you're fishing wood, you want a eye that is perpendicular to the hook shank. Anytime you're throwing a flipping jig that's got a perpendicular eye, like I'm doing here, a lot of times you'll feel like it doesn't come through the wood as well. And it's because when you pull that up, it's hitting flush against that piece of wood, and it doesn't want to pull right up and over real well. But why it's so much better though than the straight eye is because the straight eye will hit, when it hits, it rolls and the hook point will get caught. And when that hook point gets caught, then you're really up a creek. When you pull it up and the bait hits it flush with that perpendicular eye, all you gotta do is drop your line down and keep raising and lowering. At that point, you're gonna be able to get it up and over that. You're not gonna get stuck. When the hook gets stuck, that's when you're gonna be in trouble. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. A lot of people will try it and be like, oh, I feel like it doesn't come through the wood as well. Well, it doesn't get stuck as well. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it comes through wood better. It doesn't get stuck as much, which is what, in my opinion, makes it a better bait. The other thing I want to point out is anytime you're flipping, in my opinion, you're really in a better place if you can make your bait land really softly. There are times where maybe a little bit of a splash can help you, but in my opinion, anytime you're flipping, you want your bait to land right in the water as smoothly as possible. It doesn't startle the fish. I think the fish feel like they were snuck up on versus being something landing right on top of them. Oh, Dookie. Something big just bit us off. Let's see him go. Gotta have a bump board / ramp. Yeah, buddy. Okay, we just gotta go a couple more logs and then we're going home. Okay? Yep, and then you can watch some TV. Okay. So just go sit down, play with your toys for a few minutes. What do we got, Dookie? We got a smallie. Boy, they are definitely starting to put on their feed bag. Nice 14-inch smallie. Even they'll eat that big jig. I mean, no question about it. Well, the day was cut short a little bit. The Dukester wanted to come back, which is fine. Not all days you're going to be able to make it for a long period of time, but we caught a couple. Pretty sure that I broke off a muskie. It felt very hefty when I was swimming with it. And I just think right now the water temp's still not where it needs to be. I think, in a couple days it's going to be with the cold weather that we've coming in. But it's just nice to be enjoying this, mid-October 70-degree temps. Got a couple of decent, 2-pound class fish, and we'll have more videos for you. Thanks for watching, guys.